Danbury versus Tom Phillips of Killingly. On the scoreboard, the home team will be green, the visitors will be red. Killingly will be red. Danbury will be green.
Sorry, Coach Day.
It's all right.
Here we are at 103. I was trying to find my brackets. I can't find my wife.
Well, I think this intriguing part of this matchup is Tom Phillips' power against Mikey's
Right
intuitiveness.
there.
Look at that nice little
Right off
snap,
the
right
whistle.
off the whistle.
Caught
Nice
him
level
thinking and
change.
sleeping.
They were both teammates and worked out together all summer on the national team. Tommy was a Greco-Roman All-American, and Mikey was one match away from being an All-American. So these are nationally renowned kids.
Off the bat, two seniors. Tommy's
No,
looking at his
Tommy-
school. Yeah, Tommy's a senior.
And Mikey's only a junior.
Oh, Mike Silvestri's only a junior.
Yeah.
No. Are you sure, Coach?
Yeah.
Wow. Leg wrestler out there. Minute 20 here into the first period with 2-0. Danbury, Mikey Silvestri leading Tommy Phillips. This is where Tommy's weakness is on the bottom. He's good on his feet. He can tie you up, he can throw you.
Very, very explosive with his leg attacks. He's a good
Yes.
lifter. I don't know if Mike has a weakness. He's very sound off the bottom, very tough on top.
A little potentially dangerous.
Yeah. And solid on his feet. Although, I guess in the semifinals, Mikey got taken down for the first time by a Connecticut wrestler all
J.J.
season.
Daly.
Yeah. St. Bernard's.
Yeah. Good match. It was 8-7 or 8-7-6. Close match it was.
A lot of pressure being exerted with those boots.
Yeah. 49 seconds to go. Silvestri riding those legs, still holding that 2-0 lead on Tommy. You're going to wear him out, Coach.
Oh, baby. He's got some pressure going with that thing. Hour half is cranking. Yeah.
Oh, and Tommy comes out. Is he going to score? He's got to score from here, though.
Oh, he gets out scrambled.
He needed to score from there. 28 seconds. Did you see the team score? Danbury kind of ran away again, Coach. That's the most they scored in a while.
Well, I'll tell you what. 5 of those kids were on the national team. They wrestle almost every weekend. They're probably the most dedicated group in the state, and it pays.
Yes.
Nobody's going to beat them until they outwork them.
Yep. Think that was a stall, Coach?
Well, you know, he's just a few seconds away from having a turn stopped because of potentially dangerous. And about 7 seconds later, he gets called for stalling.
Yeah, I was
It's a tough
thinking the
situation
same
to be
thing
in.
myself.
Again, who am I? Abe is going into the National Hall of Fame.
Yes. Stalling, I think, is one of the inconsistent calls. It's most times it's the discretion. I mean, I'm not sure how you're supposed to call it. Believe.
Highly judgmental.
Yes.
You know, and sometimes it's used to get the wrestlers to perform better and to light a fire under them.
Yep.
And to tell you the truth, I think the officials have been on fire this tournament.
Yep.
I've been extremely impressed with our officials.
Silvestri.
Good penetration.
I missed who had choice there, Coach.
Yeah, that makes
Someone
me feel
chose neutral. It wouldn't surprise me if Phillips chose neutral. I'm going to have to say Phillips chose neutral because Silvestri thinks he can get out on the bottom. Is that what happened, cameraman? Thank you.
Yeah, we're so busy talking here, having a good time.
Minute 45.
Now, what Tommy usually needs to be successful in his leg attack is to have contact.
Yes, he
Not
does
strong
need contact.
from outside, whereas Mikey is very successful
From the
shooting
outside.
from the outside. So
Yep.
Tommy's going to have to close the gap.
Right there was evident. Mikey, another a long-distance shot, basically. You're right. Tommy has to get in there where he can tie you up with a little Russian, a little wrist control, and bang you around. But I'm sure Mikey knows that, especially wrestling with him during the summer on the national team.
Right.
He probably knows him just as good as any opponent.
Right.
He's a pretty big 103-pounder, Mikey, too.
Yes, he is. Both of them.
Yeah. 1 minute to go here. Bottom man now is stalling. Probably was the better of the stalling Even though
it hasn't given anybody a true advantage, but hopefully we'll get some action going.
40 seconds to go here in the second period, 4-0. Silvestri out of Danbury still leading Tommy Phillips.
And Tommy's tactic to stop the legs seems to just try to apply a hold and hope for a stalemate.
Yep.
But time's ticking, and it's 4-0.
It's 4-0. We're in the finals of the Open.
Right. You gotta
throw anything. Or
initiate a technique
yes.
and try to create some space to get those hips off you and get out. Easier said than done while
yes.
we're sitting here at this table.
Yes. I'm not getting up from anybody.
Well, a lot of people have said I haven't gotten up from the supper table. This could be. Now that was really very smart of Mikey. He wasn't in great position, but he lifted his legs off the mat. So that was an automatic stalemate or caution call because of that. That's just experience right there.
20 seconds to go, second period. Tommy seems to be moving a little more.
Yeah. He's got to get his elevation.
Maybe he hurt us.
Let his head into a mat.
Yes.
Once you drop your head, you can't get any movement. In those scramble situations, the guy that has the higher hips and head position is going to win. This is a great period for Mikey.
Yep, 2 in a row from Mr. Silvestri. That great takedown off the whistle. Another takedown here from outside low ankle single.
Having talked with Coach Shook a little earlier today, they're concerned because Mikey was battling a little bit of a virus, got ill during one of his matches earlier in the day, so they got some fluids in him. It looks like he's recovered.
That's what it is, fluids. Most times, especially at these tournaments.
Look at these hips.
Lift them. This is where Tommy wants to be, though.
That's Tommy's power point.
Yeah.
Right in there, get his hips underneath you and sky you.
Third period. 1:45 to go in this little roll. Tommy comes out on top a lot of times with that roll. He comes flying over with a half flying.
Yeah. Would
you cut him, Coach, or try to throw him since he's a Greco wrestler?
I think that Tommy's most effective position is on top or on his feet. So I typically
might be
strategy.
Silvestri's.
Considering he's given up 2 takedowns. Typically in situations like this, I tend to tell my kids they got a minute to turn them. If they haven't, then we got to cut him loose.
So he's got 14 seconds realistically to put him on his back or cut him, and then you got to throw him. Well, if anybody can throw anybody, it's Tommy Phillips.
Or just get in deep on his double and take him right to his back off that. Oh, here we go, a little fish hook. He could get that lip. Ooh, just didn't get those hips underneath him.
Get the hips,
But that's exactly what he's got to do.
We have a minute to go. Silvestri is leading 4-0. Finals at 103 pounds. Well, here we are again.
Yeah, these are the positions Silvestri's strong in, these scrambles. Positions. 1, because of his length, and 2, he's there we go, very sound at keeping his hips and his head up.
6-0, we have 40 seconds to go. He needs a 6-point move, Coach.
Yeah, or a fall. He's got to hit something funky off the bottom.
Anything.
It's tough. He's having his hands and his hips controlled. He secures one thing, and then all of a sudden the boot slides in.
19 seconds to go here. 6-0, Mikey Silvestri in the orange singlet. Well, barring any catastrophe on Mikey Silvestri's part, he could be the 103-pound state champion here in 20 seconds. State Open champion.
Good tight waist.
Yeah, he's all the way across him. Like you said, those long arms and long legs. He's just all over him. I don't think that bothers Mikey.
No. He'll give him.
Yeah, we'll give him the 1.
You can't give him a point a second, but he can pretty much
don't
with
say
7
you,
seconds.
Don't say you couldn't, Coach.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, not installed calls, but.
Now, here you are with your 103-pound State Open champion, Mikey Silvestri.
Mikey was a finalist last year and had a great match with Joey Martin. So it's wonderful, having coached both these guys. I care about both of them. But nice to see Mikey get his title.
Good match. Tommy Phillips out of Killenly finishing second. What I thought was great last year when Mikey Silvestri showed up at the finals with a shirt he had written on.
Yeah.
State Open champion or trying to psych himself into beating Joey Martin.
Not only that, not being afraid to state your goals out loud.
Yes. If you believe them, say them.
Yeah.